Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. We're doing another Fortnite replay from a game I did a while back. It's having issues for some reason. There we go. This was probably a month or so ago. As I said in the last video, I'm gonna go through and show off all the replays that I have collected from games since I don't like forcefully record through OBS while I'm playing with the guys. Because we just never know when we're gonna have a really good game. So I just let the replays will do it. Obviously you won't hear our voices in it, because it's just a replay. The only thing you're gonna hear is the guns, the environment, yada yada. I said this one I'm gonna keep the overlay off, so you guys can see that. No, that's not it. So you guys can see the difference. But yeah, this is essentially what you would see if I don't have the overlay on. You'll still see like the little arrows and such of the enemies and the teammates, but you won't see who has what kills, you won't see the storm, you won't see the map, you're not going to see anything. While granted, the HUD is really annoying. Nice. And, but it is nice to see all that information. Of course this looks better, that's obvious, but there's Kaneki with a kill, I think. Oh, see, again, the boys left the heavy sniper rifle for me. Yeah, that's the nasty red eye that I hate. The only reason I used it is because otherwise I would have had to put in another sniper bullet, which I don't think I had another one. I think I only had the one. Oh, I think this is where I accidentally go down. Because I tried to jump on the grind rail, but I think I had a little bit of lag. Because you know how servers are for Fortnite, they're shit sometimes. So I think it, oh no, that's a different game I'm thinking of, I guess. Because I went off the other side. Never mind. That's another thing I always try to get is the, I think the pistol and the flare gun augment is really good. The flare gun, especially for end game, or if there's lots of enemies around, you want to help your team see where they're at. And there's Shug. I remember that slide specifically because Alex was like, oh, you took the ammo I was going for. one reason I avoid Mega City is all the fucking grind rails. Just piss me off. Yep. That was when I tried to jump on the grind rail, and the lag pushed me too far. I jumped too far because of it. I was pissed. This was not a really good game for me. Like, fell off, got focused by the AI, even though Alex was shooting at him first. I think at this point I was like really frustrated with the game. While I do really like the slurp bottles, I'm gonna be so ready for them to be gone because they really are OP. Now, when they first introduced them, which they've been around before, but when they introduced them this season, it was something you could only get in these vaults, and there's only 3 or 4 vaults in the whole game. But then they changed it where now there's like these caches that are around the map, and almost every cache drops these slurp things, and you have the island above us that spawns about halfway through the game, and that also has the slurp bottles, the jars, which makes the game really annoying because yeah, it is a good thing for you when you need it, but then you also have to think the enemies have it as well. And it always happens where we're trying to knock somebody and they're like really low on health and they manage to avoid everything, pop one of those, and then keep jumping around and dodging or running around buildings or what have you, and then they end up being fully healed again, which is just a pain in the ass to deal with. So yeah, while I like them, I'm ready for them to be out. Like, and back to just, you know, normal spray heals, first aid kits, shields, the like, instead of these OP juices. There's the island. Now, the island is something we try, usually as a team, to avoid because so many teams go for the island for obvious reasons. Not only do you get the slur, but you get these pulse rifles that are really freaking OP in the game. Um, and it pretty much melts your armor and melts your health. And you can only get these guns on the island. And almost always, the team that has gotten the island ends up in the top two teams at the end, and at least half, or at least 3/4 of the time, they're the team that ends up winning, especially if they know how to use the pulse rifles really well. I think this is another game where it's a perfect example of I'm getting a lot of hits, but I'm not getting a lot of the downs because I'm shooting first. So, as I said, I'm eliminating the shield and the armor. The only thing that's left is the health. And so if my team pumps, you know, some bullets into them, then they go down and somebody else gets the kill for it. I have a habit of if I pick up the flare and then I'm going to trade it out for something else, I always try to get rid of the flares. Not only does it show us if there's somebody around us, but then it also doesn't leave a flare gun for another team to use against us if they would happen to be around and pick it up. Yeah, this is the game I didn't get a pulse rifle. I think there's only like 2 or 3 that pop out of this checkpoint, and the others picked them up, so I didn't get a chance to get one. Oh yeah, we almost... If this is the one I'm thinking of. Okay, no, never mind. That's a different game. See, there's so many times where we go like the same year, I'm like, oh, I remember this match now, because this is the one where this happened. And then now I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, never mind, this is not the one I was thinking of. There was a match, which it might not be in any of my replays, but there was a match where, actually it was trios, I think. It was me and Alex and Shud. And those two went ahead of me to this gas station because I was checking out something at one of the previous houses. And they went against a trio and they knocked one. But then they both went down on top of the gas station and there was still two left. And I think one of the other enemies was low and one was full health. And I had to rush in with my gear and I ended up sniping quite a bit of health off one and then pulled out either probably an SMG or a shotgun and knocked him down. And the other one came up and it was basically whoever had the faster machine gun ended up winning. And I think I had like only a single digit health after that battle. I was like, oh my god. See, we have the pulse rifles. So I think this is pretty close to the end of the game. Oh, no, not really. Oh yeah, still 4 minutes. So I'll just keep this on for the rest of it, probably. I got 4 more minutes. I think it's 6 teams left. 14 people, yeah. There's Kaneki swapping his character's hair out. Oh yeah, and I had to warn Alex there was someone next to him. I think he knocks him, yeah. You'll sometimes see when I snipe that sometimes I'll think about shooting where I think they're going to go, especially if they're running. I do that. So then they walk into the path of the bullet, because if I try to shoot where they're at, it won't connect sometimes, because obviously they move. See if I hit the bike. Obviously the bike exploded. Only one hit requires it to explode. Oh yeah, this was the only team left. And they were kind of stuck in the water. I got the guy with the one shot. Oh yeah, there's pretty much that game. But yeah, like I said before, like, I really love playing with the guys. We have a lot of fun, even if we don't win. Yeah, it gets frustrating. That's probably why I don't record via OBS while we play. Is because not only is it a ton of footage that I have to go through and probably eliminate, because I'm obviously, as a YouTuber, I'm not going to show you guys my shit games. Like, there's no reason for me to do that. That's kind of dumb. So I'm not going to show you those games. But like a lot of it is also, you know, who knows what we talk about when we're in call, because we're in a Discord call together and it's a server. So unless we're in the competitive call, which we created for games like this, then anybody can jump in, and God knows what kind of conversations we're gonna have. So I did not record the OBS because if you guys have watched like some of my IAS videos, and that's a private call, and there's a lot of people in it, and we still talk about weird things, but I have an Outlast Trials video that I'm still working on because it was random, and it was me and Ren and the Brit, who's Spartan Wright in our server and on YouTube. And we were in a Discord call with like 7 to 10 people in it, having random conversations while we're playing Outlast. And I just decided to record so you hear everybody's voices in it and all the chatter we have. And I'm just like, holy, it's a lot for people to hear. But yeah, if you guys prefer the overlay, or if you prefer not seeing the overlay, just, or if it don't matter to you, I just like it on just because then you can see what the hell is going on, even though it's kind of annoying to have this bit in. But I like it. It lets you see the map and the storm circles and everything else. But yeah, there's yet another Victory Royale for it was the same group. It was Alex, who's Skywalker, and then Shug, and then Kaneki. Which is the usual quad if we do quads. Unless Rad, Ren, Fane jump in and be the fourth instead of Kaneki usually. Or if there's a lot of people that like to play, we jump around and take each other's spots and such. But yep, there's another match. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.